So now we need to leave this area. We look so cute. We look so cute. G'day and welcome to a brand new video. So I am currently in the car, but I'm on this side of the car and I'm not actually driving. That's because I'm in America and I'm with Lady Rebecca Fashions. And there's Terry, of course, there's Terry in the background. Hey Terry. So we are actually doing a little bit of a collaboration. You don't have to look at the camera. You can
I'm not looking at the camera. I'm sneaking glances.
Sneaking glances. So we are doing a bit of a fun project today. It is make a cosplay or costume in 24 hours.
Less than 24.
Less than 24 hours.
Much less than 24.
With a budget of $40 or less. And we are doing this by going to the local op shops, otherwise known as
thrift stores.
Yes, and we are going to be purchasing fabrics and pre-made clothes and then altering them and sewing them and doing stuff with them so that they fit a theme. And we are going to a beautiful location tomorrow. What is it called again?
Gold Creek Pond Trail.
There you go. And it's beautiful and I can't wait. So we have decided to put the theme of fantasy, and in terms of fantasy that can be hobbits or elves or woodland creatures or hags or, you know, just
You're just gonna go full hag, aren't you?
I'm really tempted. I'm actually real tempted. So yeah, it just depends what we can find, and we thought it'd be fun for you guys to come along as well. This will be a kind of two-part kind of sort of situation, because there's obviously this video which is my channel and my project, and Rebecca will have her video with her project. And although we're going to be buying together and we're going to be sewing together ish, we're going to not be showing each other what we're doing, really. So hopefully tomorrow will be the first and the last time that we will be like big reveal of our entire outfit. So it's gonna be a lot of fun and I can't wait. Are you excited?
I'm very excited.
Yeah, this is gonna be so much fun. I haven't done one of these in a very long time.
Yeah.
And it's just gonna be chaos, so we're just gonna embrace the chaos, okay? So yes, do check out her video as well. We'll figure out, we'll line it up so that they come out at least at similar dates.
Yeah.
But yes, enjoy. Here we are at op shop number 1, Value Village. I don't think I've been in a Value Village before. This will be exciting. So Rebecca has led us to the first area. I feel like she's got a bit of an advantage because she knows what she's looking like, where everything is. So I need to like step up my game and like go for it. So I mean, look, there is like ice cream. I mean, maybe I can be like an ice cream fairy, who knows? Who knows? I'm just, you know what, I'm gonna leave, goodbye. So I did find this like curtain for $9.49 and I am really loving these colors. That could be fun. It's not like super wide and there's not a whole lot of it, but like either a bodice or a skirt, or like maybe I could get both those and then get a ruffle to go on the bottom of that. I do like it. I like it a lot. Yes. Let's keep looking. Terry is helping me and is like pulling out fabrics. That might work. That's too stiff. Yeah. Don't think it's gonna work. I think I'm gonna use this as my main for the time being until I see something interesting. Yeah, I just think it's a little bit shiny. I'm not loving it. I think it would, it might do. How much is it? Should be. I'm also like gonna have a look for shirts and vests and stuff, because if I don't have to make everything, I'm not going to.
$8.49.
$8.49, okay. Pop it on there, We'll keep looking. There's also like this gold. Oh, that's kind of fun. And then it's got the trim. Okay. I mean,
What are you making?
I don't know yet. I'm still working it out. Alright, so there is our base, like our main fabric. And then I found this sheet and this sheet, and I'm trying to decide which one I like more. Probably leaning towards this one just because it has more richer colors, with this, but I like this because it looks like, I don't know, it looks more worn. I don't know. Terry, what do you think? So which colour of these two do you think is going to work better? So like, I'm thinking like a flowy shirt of like one of these with like maybe a ruffle on the bottom of like this being the skirt and the bodice.
If you want it to be more natural, so it blends, more earthy, would be this.
Yeah.
If you want it to be to stand up slightly more, so it has that punch of colour,
yeah,
both will work. This will work really well. So do you want it to stand up from your background or blend in with your background?
I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna like sit with both of them for a bit longer, I think.
Depends on your character too. What do you want your character to be?
I mean,
like at this stage, what's your initial character?
Probably like, I'm thinking like Hobbit-y. Like Hobbit kind of character.
Is it a main character or side character? Quick.
Oh, come on, main character energy.
Yes.
This is me we're talking about. It's main character energy.
Then this.
Then this. Okay,
then
beautiful.
Choose this. This is side character material.
Side
this is Sam. This is Frodo.
Did
I love that right?
Yeah, you did. Well done. Gold star for Terry.
I'm exhausted.
Okay, so I think I figured out what I'm going to do. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to make it in one day, but I have to be careful. I have to be careful because Rebecca is just over there, so I can't speak too loudly. So block your ears, Rebecca. So I've got these two fabrics, right? Once again, I don't know how I'm going to do this in one day, but come on, there we are. So, oh my goodness me. So what I'm thinking is big flowy shirt of this, because this is a queen size sheet, okay? So big like shirt, like with flowy sleeves hopefully, and then a rectangle skirt. This to be a bodice, and then for the bottom of the skirt to then have this around the bottom as a ruffle, so it brings out the bodice as well. But like, I have to figure out how I'm going to make the bodice because I don't have any patterns. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm going to go and keep on looking just in case anything else kind of pops out and I change my mind, because that is also something that could very well happen. Let's do it.
See that man looking at our eyes? She's crazy. We know she's crazy. What are these two people doing?
So I just found the fitted sheet that goes with this sheet. So that way I would have twice as much fabric. So I think that I'm just going to put it in here. It's still under $40, but we're getting close. So I haven't even gone to the second one yet, but I'm going to have another look into the like the clothes, and I'm going to see if there's anything there that maybe I can use and maybe change up my design a little bit, because this is a lot of work at the moment and I've only got a day to do it, but we shall see. So I also found this like blouse dress, which would be a beautiful like easy like under dress for this outfit. So I'm thinking that I'll have that as like the under, and then have that as the skirt, that as the bodice. And Terry just said I should make a cape. So now I'm like, okay, well then looks like that's what I'm doing. But that's a lot of work, and I don't know if I'll be able to do it, but I mean, I think this all works. I like this color palette. I like it a lot. It's a Rebecca. She's trying on vests. Look at her. I like that we did have the same idea. What is it, Rebecca?
Would this help with your woodland creature bodice?
Oh, shush you.
She wants to get shot in the wild.
So
This one will help.
oh, hang on. Yep, okay then, don't.
This one will help.
Okay.
Less of Americana for you.
Oh my god. That's horrendous.
That is 90s
I mean,
grandma.
it's... Wow. I mean, I kind of like the ribbon on it.
This is not handmade. That has a tag.
No, oh my god, you're right. Oh.
Right there.
Right. So now we need to leave this area. So I'm blaming Terry with this current situation, because like he found this first fabric, kind of like this idea of the red, and then the this dress. Yeah, I think I'm gonna just stick with this idea because this here is like 40 bucks. So yeah, but I don't know if I want to do what Terry suggested with the cape. I don't know if I want to do that, but then it could be really lovely to do that. And also a little bit more warmth because it's going to be cold because it's Seattle and it's cold. Even though Rebecca's like, it's a nice warm day. It's not, it's cold. I also found that they have patterns here quite cheap. So I'm going to try and find some sort of bodice pattern. So far I found the frozen pattern. I think I can do better. So I also just found this, which I was like, that's nice cording. I could use that for the ties in the bodice, because I think that that goes really nicely with the color palette that I have. So yay. And because I put the other fabric away, that I can afford. So I think I'm gonna get this pattern instead. It is a small pattern, but it has like a very cute vest, which I feel like I could change that to be like a pretty easy bodice with like the front being like a tie down the front. So I might do that. So Rebecca, how are you going?
Oh, okay. I have a lot to try out in front of a mirror.
Got a little bit there.
Just
saying. Yep.
Yeah. How are you doing?
Yeah, I'm done. I'm good to
done?
go. Yeah. I've even got like a sewing pattern that I'm gonna utilize. So good times.
Okay. Well, I have a lot to go stand in front of a mirror and see
I want to try on the underdress, because if that doesn't work, I need to rethink everything. So, but yeah, like I've got everything. I think I don't even need to go to the next store.
I know. I was kind of thinking about that. I don't really think that we need to go to another store.
Yeah. We'll try them all on and just see what your heart tells you.
Okay.
But yes, I have my loot. I am organized. I'm excited. So this is the trying on of the undershirt, and as you can see, it's very low here, but I kind of like it. So I think my direction is going to slightly change, and mine's going to be slightly sexy with all the boobies. But yeah, it's like super long. Luckily I don't step on it, but I mean, at least it will give me a little bit more warmth as we are trekking through to the photo shoot tomorrow. So happy days. I'm good. Let's do this. There is a Terry and a Rebecca figuring out her plan, and I am being a creeper. Alright, I'm starting my scanning.
Oh, here, I'll enter my phone number at the end so it doesn't show up.
Yeah, probably a good idea. Alright, so I'm going to start with mine. We've decided that we're going to actually do them together so we get a bit of a discount, because Rebecca has a bit of a coupon. So, gosh, that will also help.
Yeah, so today's color is orange.
I've got no orange.
I don't think I have any orange tags.
Oh, I got a discount on the.
Oh, that one's orange.
Oh, yay! Okay, cool. So that was literally 99 cents. Yeah.
That's some crazy fabric.
Yes. Where are you?
That's not it. That's the tag on the credit.
Alright. I have my last piece.
I think you're way under. 31?
Yeah, that one's orange as well. So
Oh, yeah.
There you go. So my total with tax is $31.68. So we are just washing the fabrics at the moment, and then we're going to show each other what we got in like detail enough. And I've gone ahead and I've come out the two pieces of the pattern that I needed, and I've kind of made a mental note of what I need to change, and I've gone ahead and I've cut one of the ropes off that were on the tassels. So this should be enough for the tie at the front, and I am debating on whether or not it would be too much to do some further detailing using the other one. But I kind of think I'll make the costume first, and if I have time, then I'll do detailing. Because you know I'm gonna have a ruffle. Alright, so we have just got our fabrics out of the wash. We've still got like 2 items in the wash still.
But ones that we don't really have to sew on.
No, they're like prefabricated bits and pieces. And also, I love the fact that you're already kind of wearing something that you're going to be replicating.
But I'll talk about that more in my video.
In her video. So, I kind of showed you guys already, but this is where we're up to. So, I've cut the rope, and then I also have this, which is the red sheet. It's a queen size sheet, so it's actually quite large.
And so, are you going to tell me what that's going to be, or is that a secret?
I'll tell you. So this is going to be the skirt and also the lining for the bodice. And I'll probably end up putting pockets because you're like telling me I should put pockets in, so I should put pockets.
If you're gonna cheat on anything, don't cheat on putting pockets in, because you're just gonna go regret it later, even when you go to take pictures and you can't put your phone in your pocket.
I know, and I need one on each side, one for my camera and one for my phone.
You can't just have one pocket.
I know, right? You gotta even it up. So there's that, and now I'm like, if there's enough, maybe I can do like a little capelet or something like that, which might be very cute. Okay. I don't think I can do a full cape, but I mean, I am 5'4", and so who knows. But so this is like all the bits, the plain bits, because I wanted, unlike Rebecca, I am doing very simple, kind of like, one is my main fabric with all of the textures, all of like the different colors and everything like that, and then I wanted something plain that was complementary. She did not do that. Check out her video. But like, I appreciate that. we brought home our fabrics and we're going through them. And like, I'm like, yeah, here's my 2 fabrics. And like, I've got this. And Rebecca's just like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, it was just like, come on. And I was like, what are you doing with all this? I'm like, you're going to do that in one day? And she's like, like that. Then this is my main fabric, which is the one that inspired the entire thing. So it's got this really cool kind of floral pattern on it. It's a really lovely like forest green, olive green. I don't know. What would you say that is? Do you reckon olive green?
Olive, yeah.
Yeah, olive green. And it's got golds and like dark.
Is this your bodice?
This is my bodice. And it is also going to either be the ruffle on the skirt and if I make a capelet, like something to do with the capelet as well. So that is that as well. And if I do the capelet, I figured I still have another one of these, which I can use as the tie for around the collar of the capelet, so it doesn't blow off into the wind. So I have kind of thought ahead. It's all fine.
I have an idea.
Yeah, go on.
Yeah, should I say it right now?
Come on, go.
Okay, so, I mean, I was thinking of making like a full-length cape with mine. But what if, first off, there are 2 more of these at the thrift store if we need to go. But what if we made matching cape?
Oh, that could be cute.
Because I think that would go, would it?
I mean, I'm not sure.
Here, should we hold it up? You be the judge?
Yeah, hang on. There we go.
Definitely more brown.
Mine is that more olive green where that is.
Maybe not.
It kind of clashes.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, I don't know. Be the judge.
What we'll do is let's get the main
Let's see what we can actually make.
And then from there, we'll decide on what's going to happen with the capelet. But no, I definitely want to incorporate, like, what I like doing with my designs is I like incorporating, like, fabrics at least twice over within, like, the outfit. So it looks like it's all put together quite nicely.
For sure.
So that is my plan. And then I've got the chemise underneath, which you guys have seen. But yes. So, good times. That is what I'm going to do. I'm going to start by making the mock-up of the bodice because I'm using this like vest pattern that I've never used before and I'm just winging it. Unlike someone who has her like own pattern that she just pulled out from her stash and is like, well, I'll just make this and I'm not going to do a mock-up.
Save your patterns, folks. Save your patterns.
I know, but once again, you've got the advantage. But it's not a race. It's not a race.
No,
it's not a race.
It's just that we have a finite amount of time.
It's true. It's true. And so I'm going to do that with the red, and then I'll basically make any little changes that I need to the red, and hopefully I can use that as just the mock-up.
I also have mock-up fabric that you can use.
I know, but I kind of like the idea of if I just use this
and it's fine, then I can use it for the lining.
Okay.
And then that way that's done, and I don't have to like figure out like how I'm gonna like.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna do that, and hopefully it works out. That's me. Anyway, wish me luck. We are now going to record Rebecca's thing, but on her channel. So make sure you watch that video,
Which they will be linked
somewhere below or up the top, or no, it'll probably be down below by this point because I've already like mentioned it at the front of this video. Anyway, who cares? Let's go.
So here we are. Here is the first piece of the pattern laid down on the first fabric. Let the chaos begin. I'm going to cut out with some extra width on the side, and I'm going to kind of draw it down this way for the front, so I've got more of a kind of V shape here. I don't know. Hopefully this works. Here we have the mock-up slash the lining of the bodice, and I've just cut away more of the shoulder, and it's all actually looking like it's going to fit quite nicely. So the seam allowance is still included with the neckline and down here, and obviously here. I'm going to have to add some boning down the front to like keep the shape in the front, but like also it's going to be cute and easy and fun. So I'm very happy with that. Now I'm just going to unpick it all and cut it out of the fancier fabric and start putting it all together. Woohoo! Alright, it's now laid out, so it's time to cut out this main bodice piece. I'm making good time. I'm very happy with myself. Woohoo! Yeah, now I'm just going to mess it all up, no doubt. Oh well, let's do this. We're currently about 2 hours in, or a little bit over, and this is where we're up to. So I need to go ahead and like clip all of the corners and probably trim down the thicker outer layer because it is a very, very thick fabric. Turn it right side around. I've left the bottom free so I can create boning channels at the front side, so I can have a bit of structure stability at the front where I'm going to be doing the lacings. But yeah, this is how we're looking. It's ticking along, ticking along. I wish I was faster, but you know, it is what it is. Alright, so we have to head off to dinner now, but this is where I'm up to. So the like bodice is basically done now. The only thing I need to do is do little eyelets down the front so I can put the cord through. But yeah, that's how it's looking. It's a cute little like vest bodice thing. And yeah, I'm a little bit annoyed here because I sewed it from the bottom up rather than down like I did on this side. And so it's kind of like puckered a bit, but oh well, it is what it is. That's like my motto for this outfit. So it is now past 9 p.m. We've just come home from dinner, and Rebecca and I need to keep sewing. So that is what we're doing. So I am going to make some buttonholes so that I can put through, you know, the strapping, so I can actually close this bodice, and then I can start working on the skirt. And I'm gonna try and keep it quite simple, but we'll see how long that lasts. It's now 11 o'clock at night, and the bodice is now complete. Very hard to see in the light, but this is with the cord all done up. I can do it probably a little bit tighter in the center, but yeah, this is where we're at. So what I need to do is make the skirt. So time to get cracking on that. Hopefully this is not going to take very long. I don't know if I'm going to do the trim at the bottom, but you know what, I'm going to give it a go. I might not make it a ruffle. I might just do it as like a regular trim. I'm not sure. So we'll see. It is now 12:27 a.m. and I've got the base skirt now complete. So what I need to do now is I need to add the ruffle to the bottom of this. I'm getting tired. I'm already making mistakes. Rebecca has gone gung-ho because she is all about sewing late into the night. I am not. I am a morning child. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure out what length they need to be and then cut some strips and maybe sew them together and maybe like hem them, maybe. I'm not sure yet. And then tomorrow I will put them on. But yeah, I want to get them at least cut. But once I have that on, the ruffle on, then the cosplay costume goodness is done. So yay.
But I'm gonna have a ruffle because like ruffles are my thing, and Rebecca will have her apron. So I'm not doing the cape. Not doing the cape. I draw the line at cape. No capes. Rebecca said the exact same thing as me. Alright, here we go. I'm so tired. So this is where I'm up to. I decided to try it all on, see what I'm thinking. I look a little bit like a bar wench. But I think with a bit of a ruffle, it will just help kind of pull it all together. It's feeling like 3 different pieces at the moment, so I just want to like put the ruffle on, and then it will feel like one cohesive piece, I think. But yeah, it's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Let's see Rebecca's reaction. Hey Rebecca, look, this is...
That's cute.
This is where we're up to.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
I really like the off the shoulder.
Yeah, yeah.
So did you shorten the chemise?
Yes, I have just tied it up to the side.
Ah, nice.
Yeah, yeah. And sneak peek of Rebecca's. Have you figured out how you're going to do the apron?
Yes, just did. And I just told my video how I'm going to do that.
And what's the current time?
Probably 1 in the morning. 12:49. Hey!
So I've gone ahead and I've cut 8-inch strips, 4 of them out of this fabric, and sewed them together. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it for tonight. It's 1:16 a.m. and I am very tired, and I'm starting to have like a headache because I'm so tired. So I'm going to have some water. I'm going to have some pain medication. I'm going to go to bed. And then tomorrow when I wake up, I'm going to overlock this, give it a hem, and then attach it to the bottom of the skirt. And I may even overlock the bottom of the skirt because at the moment that's raw. It's not fraying because it's like super polyester. But yeah, I think I'm going to leave this here. And I'll see you in the morning. Rebecca's still at it. Go her. Good morning. So I am in Rebecca's sewing room. She's not awake yet because it's 8 o'clock and I don't know what time she went to bed. So I'm going to use her overlocker, and then I might use her machine. Right, I'm still so tired, but that's okay. We're gonna power through. We're gonna get this done. And I'm just like checking to see like hers, see what she's done. I'm excited. I literally just recorded that clip, went to the overlocking machine, and noticed that one of her black threads is very, very close to finishing. And I don't know where she keeps all of her extra threads. So, you know what? We're just not going to overlock. We're just going to go straight in to the sewing, because this is a fun little project and was only meant to be, you know, 24 hours or less than. So let's just get it done, shall we? It's not like I'm going to be wearing this very, like, heavily everywhere, so you know, it's fine. It's fine. Oh no, I broke one of the needles and I don't know how to repair it because I don't know her machine or where she keeps her needles. Oopsies. I'm back out in the living room now because yeah, I couldn't find any needles and whoopsies. So I've managed to do one full side where I've just like tucked it under. That's going to be the top, and then I did overlock the bottom, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn that up once so the fabric is not as thick, and I'm going to jump over where I've done the joins because that's what broke the needle, and then I will be able to attach it to the skirt, and then I shall be done. That's exciting. So the skirt is now done. Putting on the ruffle was a challenge, but we got there. So here it is. Oh, look at my pajamas underneath. So yeah, that's where it's at. And the costume is now done. So now I just have to get ready and everything, wait for Rebecca to wake up, and then we can go and shoot these. Yay! Though she is still sleeping, so I'm contemplating making the capelet. I might do that. So I've just cut out the rest of the fabric. I can't figure out how to use Rebecca's iron because it's turned off,
but it's not like just stick in the wall. So I'm gonna wait until she wakes up and then I'll iron all of this, but I am gonna sew it all because it's pretty flat anyway. So this is the hood, and then I've got 4 pieces. It's quite a long coat, or cape should I say. So good times, fun times, heck yeah, let's do this. I have a cape with a hood. So it is Hobbit length, and loving it. It is very, very lightweight. I've used all of the red fabric basically now. The next thing I need to do is put ties on, so I'm gonna probably hand sew on the extra kind of tie that I've got from like the tassels for the curtaining that I bought. So yep, gonna use those, yay. And the other thing is because now Rebecca's awake and she saw that I made a cape, she too wants to make a cape. So basically that gives me a little of extra time so that I can actually put a little bit of a strip of the bodice fabric on the base of the cape, so, or the cloak, if you will, and then this will all look really matchy-matchy, and then I'll pull out my Penelope wig, take out the gazillion pins that are in that wig, and then basically style it into a Hobbit-esque kind of look. So I've had a shower, I've put on my makeup, and it is a race against the clock, or rather a race against Rebecca, because what it is that I have got these strips cut out, which I need to sew together, and then I need to put onto the bottom of my cape, and I need to sew it twice over. So yes, I'm gonna do it quick. I'm gonna try and do it as quickly as possible, and this is all I have left of the curtain fabric. So I well and truly used all of my fabric. I used both of my ties. I'm feeling good about this project because, like, I love using every single scrap of fabric almost that I can for these types of projects. So I'm excited. Let's get this done before Rebecca finishes. The cape is now done. So I've got the trim on the bottom using the curtain / bodice fabric. It's not like the absolute neatest, but you know what? It's gonna do. And with that, the costume is done. So I'm just gonna give the cape a little bit of an iron. But yeah, then I'm going to do my hair and put on the wig and pin up some curls and get all in, and hopefully it all works because I haven't tried it all on yet. Ha 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 ha. Sneak peek of Rebecca doing her thing.
Almost done.
Almost done. Look, she's using this really lovely like ribbon that she had in her stash for the ties for her cape, and it's so pretty. She's gonna look like an elven princess in this cape.
Or Hobbit princess.
Hobbit princess pretending to be an elf. Yeah.
Okay, iron's all yours.
Thank you. So here is the finished look with the cape, the skirt, the bodice, with the chemise that I pinned up. And yes, I think it's a little bit Red Riding Hood, but also like, you know, cute hobbitsy goodness. So just waiting for Rebecca to finish, and then we are off to do the photo shoot. Yeah, so this took me about 11 hours, I guess. Yay! Speed run! Ta-da! We look so cute. We look so cute. It's funny to think like this has only been a day of work. Like we bought fabric yesterday.
We hadn't even bought it by this time yesterday.
No, we hadn't.
Yeah.
We were still pondering around. And like, I love that we have very similar colorings and yet they look completely different.
Yeah.
So like, I think that you are like seamstress hobbit.
Embroidery
hobbit. Like all the fancy fabrics, the embroidery, everything like this. And I'm like Red Riding Hood hobbit. Slash like I serve beer to like the other hobbits. Like, hey, but we look like we have a good time. So we're gonna go and take some photos. Hey!
I have a lot of hair for this hood.
Hey!
this side because I feel like
Stand
this
this.
side
Oh,
is
you're right.
ever
It
so
is lower.
short. Yeah. Don't make me shorter than I already am, okay? No.
You stand
Alright.
back.
Yeah, I'll be like this. For the whole hobbits and humans thing. Alright.
Mhm.
So, alright. Human?
Are you calling me a human? I'm a hobbit.
I'm just a very large hobbit. A very large hobbit. My mother was
I'm
a
Pippin
human.
and Mary after they came back from their adventures.
And there you go. So there is our 2 costumes, our Hobbit inspired, Lord of the Rings inspired. It was so much fun.
So much fun.
So it was like 24 hours like ago. We had just bought the fabric and like crazy sewing began. And now here we are in the beautiful, what is this place called again?
Gold Creek Pond Trail.
Gold Creek Pond Trail with the beautiful pond, the mountains, the cascades around us, beautiful, beautiful trees, a little bit of snow.
Yeah.
Like it's been so much fun. And
And a gorgeous day.
and it's a really gorgeous day and not many people here.
Yeah,
So
crazy.
there was literally like 2 people here that were together, and when they were like sitting in like a prime photo like location, they were like, oh, do you need us to move? And we're like, please. And they're like, yeah, no problem. So it was lovely. A special thank you to Terry for being cameraman.
Yes, thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Terry. He did a wonderful, wonderful job. And yeah, thank you, Rebecca,
Thank
for
you.
doing this crazy thing with me.
I'm so glad we had this random idea.
Yeah, well, I think you had the random idea and I was just like, fantasy! That will be our theme! And then we just kind of leaned into it.
And then we somehow both became hobbits.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think that we nailed it. Like,
Oh, yeah.
given the resources that we had,
Given the minimal budget.
the minimal budget, the resources that we had, and just, yeah, like the time. I can't believe that we did this
We
in
did.
such a short
So
period of
quick.
time.
Now it makes me feel like I can do anything.
I could do anything. Ha 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 ha. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I do hope that you've enjoyed that. Please make sure that you check out Rebecca's video as well. A link is going to be up the top, down the bottom, all of that good stuff. You know how it goes. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all of that good stuff. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!
Bye!
Be bear aware. Okay. Good times. Good times. I'm not worried about the dark scary forest at all.
Where have you taken us, Rebecca?